here's a demonstration of why it's so important to practice safety. Life is just hazardous to your health. Okay, made it back up on the roof. Got all my gear, got my refrigerant, my gauges. Time for a little superheat fun. It's actually not too bad. Charge is fairly cool. I'll hook up the gauges and make sure the charge is just a tiny bit off. I can adjust it. Actually, don't really think I have a leak or anything. It actually got pretty cool, so that's good. But since I'm here, got the good gauges. I'll check it according to superheat. Okay, so here's our T2 clamp. Put it on the high side. And here's our T1. Put it on the low side. And it's actually better to set these vertical to get an accurate reading, or as vertical as you can. What happens is that if the refrigerant is only on the bottom side of the pipe, then you might not be getting an accurate reading. So set the vertical is the way to go. I've taken some criticism over using these types of gloves, but I'll tell you what, this has been the best kind of gloves for me. 2 pairs of these. The reason is it doesn't absorb moisture. And it doesn't transfer the cold a whole lot with 2 pairs. It can actually prevent frostbite because it's not going to absorb the liquid refrigerant into the glove. So it works out as a decent shield. Again, I've taken some criticism on that, but that's my opinion there. Here's the low side. Seems like it's hard to tell with the cicadas around here and noisy bugs. Those cicadas. But it sounds like we're not leaking there in the valve, so that's good. I brought some new caps just to make sure. These look a little tired and I'm seeing some debris inside there. Looks like nothing's leaking, so that's good. And make sure both my hand valves up top are off. Got my hat, got my safety glasses, got plenty of drinking water. It's important. I'm wearing sunscreen. It's important to take precautionary measures in this type of heat. It is quite hot. About 107 degrees. So anyway, got both my valves turned off here. Everything's tightened up here. So, look up the low side. See where our pressure's at. Using the quick connects. You always want to use quick connects. And showing our pressure at about 67.3. Not too bad. Showing our target superheat here is 36.9. We'll check that in a second here. Well, I'll go ahead and actually check it here. We're showing our superheat is 33 degrees, so we are not very far off here. Go ahead and hook up the high side. Freezing my glove. Not good. Like frozen. Oh, it sucks. It wouldn't seal off there. I think I got a bad valve. Looks like I won't be using the high side, oh my gosh, look at it, it just completely froze the gloves. And yet it didn't reach my finger. Wow, that was crazy. It looks like I need a new gauge here on the high side. I don't know why that wouldn't seal, but it wouldn't. Wow. Thanks. Okay, well, that's the end of that story there. Looks like I'm gonna have to rebuild my gauges. Looks like we're missing, no, the gasket's there. I don't know, looks like I might need some new hoses there. Wow. Again, very important to wear gloves. You never know what you might run into out there. Hopefully that never happens to you. That's not fun, but show you the gloves did protect my hand, so I didn't get any kind of frostbite. So anyway, I wasn't low on 3 on the 4, I'm low now, and you know, sometimes you can do everything you can do to prevent refrigerant loss or something happening, but sometimes you never know what you're going to run into, so it's important to be prepared. Anyway, I got a new cap for that high side, making sure my O-ring is in there. I'm going to go ahead and cap it off. On the low side, we're hooked up there. I'm going to go ahead and purge the line. Showing now our PSI is at 50, so we're definitely low, and our superheat has jumped up to 58.9, so we're going to lower that down. We're going to hook up the middle service line, refrigerant. Run the hose on in. Well, I'm glad I didn't need a trip to the emergency room there. That would have been no fun. Okay, gonna open the line. And now I'm gonna purge. It's important to purge both sides. What can happen is the air bubble can get trapped in the line. The air contains moisture in it. And when you open the line, it'll bring the air bubble up and over. Same on this side, once you've hooked it up, you wanna purge the line. Called the de minimis release. It uses the refrigerant to push any air out of the line, that way you don't draw moisture into the line. Now that that's done and ready to charge. This can be done without the high side, though it's a little bit better to hook up the high side, because then you can make sure you have your subcool as well as your superheat, and make sure that there's not something going on the other side. But some scenarios like this, you kind of got to do what you got to do. Still going to test it out well and make sure we get our superheat. Mine's a capillary tube system, so that's checking the superheat is the way to go. Subcool just kind of indicates that we have a good balance. Anyway, I've had no trouble with this unit before. I just had blown the fuses, so I'm pretty sure I'm good. Anyway, I'll take a reading here and see how we're doing. And we're climbing back up. Superheat's still pretty high, so we lost some refrigerant there on that liquid side, but at least no loss of limbs or life. That is the important part. Drink some water to rehydrate here. Such a nice day. About to get a heat wave by Monday. It's supposed to hit 109. Today's about 107, so I guess the heat wave's here. What are you gonna do? Alright, so hot out there. Oh my gosh. So gross. It is what it is. Survive it. Oh my gosh. Just barely. Anyway, AC good to go. Whew.